get on with the serious stuff. That's the certificate distribution. I would request Paul and Dr. Bakar to please come here and give participants their certificates. We'll start with our hands-on candidates. Dr. Riaz Muhammad. Dr. Riaz was from Lahore. Dr. Kashif Raza.
Thank you. All the best.
Dr. Saad, can we have you here as well, please? Dr. Zishan Ali. Dr. Saeed Mehman.
He's not married. He's not married.
Dr. Fahad Tariq Barlas.
Single and unattached. He is married. He's married for 2 months.
Dr. Javed Ahmed. Dr. Dilip Kumar. Dr. Farzana Mehman. Dr. Fozia Qasim. Now our technical staff. Akram Rahman. Dr. Saad Akram opted out only after hearing your conversation in the endo.
We found out about a new talent of our technicians.
Okay, it's
some of the junior doctors as well. So.
Paul Jr. Wasim. Sayyid Irfan. Eric James.
spent all the day with me.
Five
That's
children.
fine.
5 children. He's very busy.
We have been very busy.
Zubair Ahmed. Zakir Ali. Mohammed Zubair. Staff Naseem Heather, is she here? Anthony. Anthony was somewhere in the ward. That's our household staff. Since most of them are not here, we will give it to them yet tomorrow. Now we have our volunteers. Dr. Mirza Muhammad Ali. That's Dr. Saad Junior. Now it's my clone, Dr. Samia Taslim. Zubair Ali.
This time you need to see it straight.
And Muhammad Waqar Khan, the main script writer, main culprit for Dr. Saad if he wants to.
Something special in that name.
Yeah. Okay, now it's Dr. Aftab Lagari. Aftab is not here? Dr. Ali Taj.
He could have done.
Dr. Zubair. This time you are with doctors.
Zubair is the most popular name here.
Now we have Anthony is here. He was responsible for all the, cleanliness and
Spick and spank.
yes, from 7 till 5. Thank you, Anthony. You did a great job. Now that Mr. Zadi. Zadi. Yeah. Now the pharmaceutical companies who have helped us, Getz Pharma is a representative Farhan. Boston Scientific, Adilur Rahman. Oh, sorry. Zulfikar. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Olympus, Masood, Mr. Masood Shahryar. Now may I request Dr. Wakar to please present this shield of gratitude to Paul Hagen.
Thanks, Paul. It's been a real pleasure having you here.
I've grown.
Dr. Saad, can I please request you to present this shield to Dr. Wakar Ahmed?
Thank you for helping us organize everything.
Dr. Saad, I'm now confused actually whom to ask to give you this shield. Dr. Wakar, please do the honors.
Yeah.
Thank you. One second.
I think we should hold these together.
Dr. Shahryar Ghazanfar.
Just 1 second.
Then 1 second.
Thank you very much.
Now may I request, Dr. Saad, Dr. Shahryar Ghazanfar.
Oh, wait.
इसी तरह चेक करवा लीजिए
Aida, where are you? Last but not the least,
Most well-deserved prize.
the captain of this whole thing,
Yes, yeah.
Dr. Sajda Qureshi. Maybe over there.
Other people find them as a full stop.
सीधी कर लेंगे। सीधी कर लेंगे।
So, see, thank you. Is there anything left?
It's your birthday, Paul.
Okay. Every time, for those of you who've been here before, we always say this, and Wakar would echo this. It was a dream to organize such courses. To be sitting here after concluding the second colonoscopy courses a few years ago was unthinkable. To do the first one was unthinkable. Forget about the second one. I think the best thing that's come out of this for me, and I'm sure I'll speak for my team as well, is that I think this is here. This is here to stay. Whether I'm here or not, I know it's going to be taken way, way above without me. And hopefully, this is something that will help change the direction of endoscopy in this country. And I really mean it, and I hope we are seen as the bricklayers of this change, and we'll all be very proud one day when we look back. So I'm really, really grateful, first of all, to Paul Hagen. Paul has brought life into this course, I have to admit. We do ERCP courses, but there's not much there's never that much fun, Wakar. Because Wakar and I try and joke, but we can't be Paul. So Paul, thank you for traveling all the way against all advisories and everything, and being here as a friend, and Paul has assured us that he's a friend forever. This is not just 1 or 2 courses, we are way beyond that, and I don't have words to thank you on behalf of all of us here. Really, really grateful for you to take time out, come here, and I hope you've enjoyed as much as we have enjoyed having you here, and you have a pleasant stay for the next few days, where I'll be asking you to finally work. And a safe journey back. What can I say about Waqar? Waqar is actually part of us now. Long journey when we first met, and we've gone a long way, and we hope that this journey will continue forever again. Waqar is always there. He's part of us. Can't thank him enough. It wouldn't have been possible to achieve this without him. So thanks, Waqar. And the same goes to you. Have a safe journey to Peshawar, because his parents are there. So I hope he has a good stay with his parents, and gets Allah's blessings for being there for them. And safe journey back home. Regards to your family from all of us. And Paul, to your family too, from all of us. I would thank Getz, Firoz's sons, for actually helping us organize these courses. Without their financial support and physical support, it would not have been again possible for us to do what we have achieved. And of course, Olympus is always there, and they have been supportive. The whole endoscopy system, their support, not only during the course but even otherwise, they have been very supportive, very forthcoming, and we are very grateful. To those who came and attended the course as hands-on candidates, we are very grateful that you made your trip, especially to those who came from Pindi and Lahore. I hope it was worthwhile. We heard your views, and some of them we'll try and incorporate wherever we can. Especially to observers who sat very patiently, took part in discussions, and I find it very useful. So I'm grateful that you were here, and you were here all 3 days, attentive, did not sleep. Good job. Thank you. Our technical staff. I'm kind of getting jealous of them now. They have praised far more than anybody else in the unit, which they thoroughly deserved. I think today they showed us their skills beyond endoscopy, which I have to tell you was better than their endoscopy skills, in my opinion. So I think if we open a theater service or some kind of a comedy circus here, I'm sure we'll go much further and we'll be recognized nationally very quickly. Thank you very much, all the technical staff. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do anything that we have been recognized for, especially by Zubair, by some very, very beautiful words and some very kind words, and जो कुछ तुमने लिखा था अल्लाह तुमको उसका अजर दे. I think वो सिर्फ सईद और साद का काम नहीं है, उसमें बहुत सारे नाम हैं. It's actually surgical 4. नहीं लेकिन है ये सब team work. Surgical 4 is the thing, and we all are very proud of surgical 4. Everybody sitting here who's part of surgical 4, alhamdulillah, we feel very proud of whatever little we have achieved. But under the circumstances, I think the team has done a great job. Everybody else in the surgical 4 staff, I don't want to forget anybody, from the janitorial staff, from Anthony to everybody else who's maintained and helped us achieve this task. Babu is not here, but he helped us print and organize everything. To supporters like Dr. Zubair, Dr. Ali Taj, and many other junior doctors. Some I know their name and some I don't, so I apologize. But everybody, all the doctors who were there to support us, thank you very much. Saeed Qureshi is not here, and this is incomplete without his presence. I don't know, I'm sure he's got some stuff which was unavoidable. One thing I have to share with you, Paul. Everybody in this country, in the medical circle, is wondering how Saeed and I can stay together for such a long time. We are both very strong-headed, don't listen to most people, and yet, alhamdulillah, by the grace of God, we just never once have argued. Touch wood, alhamdulillah. So and everybody asks me, how can you both be together? Because individually we are very different. But he's a man who, when he decides to do something, he gets it done. Period. And he's a support and a pillar that never lets you down. And you can't ask him, and as a labor class, which I count myself as, you need your tools, you need your support, and you need your equipment and things like that. As long as you keep getting that, you keep trying to deliver. And I think, Saeed is the person who keeps pushing you and never disappoints you when you want something. And it's a great asset for someone who works as an honorary person like I am. The respect I get from this unit and the support I get as an honorary person is really remarkable. So I thank all of you for supporting and saying some very good words, some of which I don't deserve. Last but not the least, Dr. Shahryar and Dr. Sajda. As I call them the future of surgical for endoscopy as long as they're here. I don't know, the government system here is very stupid. I'm sorry. Rather than sometimes looking at what is best for the hospital and for the patients, it looks at what they think is best. So I am hoping and praying that they would stay here so that we can take this further and they can then take it way above where hopefully Pakistani gastroenterology and endoscopy system should be. Sajda did everything this time along with Shahryar. All I did was organize for Paul and Waqar to be here and to make myself available. So everything, all organization was done by the team led by Sajda. So thank you Sajda, thank you Shahryar, and thank you everybody else. If I have forgotten somebody, please remind me, because last time I did, this time we did not have anesthesia department, did we? They complained to me, you did not take our name. So with that, I think we've got just the last thing. We have a cake that somebody is going to cut. So
I'll eat it.
that's why when it came, I did not mention about eating. I specifically mentioned about cutting. I knew where it would go. So thank you everybody. Any shortcomings, we apologize. We'll try and improve it if we can. Whatever you have made, whatever you've told us, we'll try and incorporate. And we hope to see some of the observers in the next course, which will be sometime end of this year, or maybe slightly delayed, because our organizer is not going to be here for 6 months maybe. So if that happens, then I would maybe we might delay it, because without Sajda we will not have much fun. So I'm not sure, but end of this year I think we will have our colonoscopy course. We have it twice a year. So for those who've come from other parts, if you think it was worthwhile, tell people. We get booked very quickly. By the time we put the posters, we're already done. So it's just for maybe just awareness rather than allowing people an opportunity. We have our third hands-on ERCP course in November. We don't have the date set yet, but third hands-on ERCP course for sure will be in November. And we hope to see some of you here, in future as faculty, inshallah. All the best. Thank you very much. For those who want to travel Peshawar and Pindi, safe journey back.
This is cake for Dr. Sadniaz on his achievement, getting prize from the president. And we request to Dr. Sadniaz to cut this cake.
I feel very stupid standing in front of that cake. Paul, please come here. Why?
Sir, then you have to shave the
We can लोग जाना है आप लोग